Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the weekly Wednesday Wargaming questions and answers. It's an off the cuff video, guys. What that means is I record and upload. There is no fancy editing skills. You won't see my intro song at the beginning. I do have a transition button, so if there's noise outside of my control, I can stop filming, wait for it to pass and carry on. These weekly Wednesdays essentially are a Q&A. You guys ask me questions and I answer them. They are primarily model focused, of which is primarily GW stuff, of which is primarily 40k. There is some terrain questions from time to time, and there is some general information about myself what's going on in the workshop. There is often, and we have a weekly vote. The weekly vote, I'll get onto that when it comes to it. But I'll start with some easy questions. As you can tell, it's actually really warm here. Finally, the summer's starting to kick in. Right, so the first question. I've started Death Guard Army, and I see you've built a lot of Death Guard models. What has been your favourite to build so far? Very, very simple. When I say this, all the Death Guard models are very, very easy to build. They're very well thought out, the way that they are on the sprue and the way the bits go together. My favourite so far is the floated bloat drones. I think I've done a let's build video for that on Sunday. Absolutely beautiful models. I absolutely love them. I actually think I said in that video that I'm going to probably get some more and just do them in the other variations I can. So I'd have 3 with the mowers, 3 with the heavy blight launchers, and 3 with the spewers. Just so it gives me different options for the game. So I can only have 3 on the table at a time. They are 1 model, 1 unit. So, but they are just, I hope they're as nice and easy to paint as they are to build. I actually really like them. But I say all the Death Guard models are actually really easy to build. Even Lord Typhus, even the Plague Marines, and they're very easy. Is there any models in your pile of shame you're not looking forward to building? Paragon Warsuits. I'm not looking forward to building those because I can't. With the Eldari Night Spinner and even the Drukhari Venom, you can have the pilot in there, or you can put the canopy over the top. It's not have the, so you can't see the pilot, but it's a clear canopy, so you can leave it clear or you can paint it. I always paint mine, so it's just I always see it as a heads-up display. But with the Paragon Warsuits, you have to build the sister and she goes in the suit. So that's one thing that I'm not looking forward to building. I don't think there's anything else really that I'm not looking forward to. That's the only one. I say that now, I could start building something and go, what the hell is this, But I think Paragon Warsuit is the only thing that's gonna be a pain in my ass. Any predictions on the upcoming World Eaters and Demon Codexes? Well, Demons, I think there's going to be a few more. I think there's going to be a resculpt of the Bloodletters and the Demoness straight away, which means there'll probably be a resculpt of the Seekers and maybe the Blood Crushers. I don't know so much about Blood Crushers because they're still pretty cool models. But the Seekers still might even stay the way they are, just new infantry models. I think there'll probably be maybe a couple more characters in there, maybe. And I think, especially for the Demons, I think things like Bloodletters will have devastating wounds. They don't have that now. You can have a hero that gives them that. I think it's Skull Taker, but I think they'll have that as standard. And then I think when you add heroes to them and give them like devastating wounds on a 5+, or a certain type of hero you give to them might give them precision, or something like that, which would make them absolutely disgusting. You could also have like another hero, say for Slanesh, that could give them like actually I think Slanesh hero is actually quite fleshed out actually nicely. But just say for example, like there could be a hero that joins a unit of demon infantry that can give them infiltrate, or something like that. So at the moment it's just the Nurglings, which is cool, but they don't have no OC, so they can't control anything. Whereas the World Eaters now, I think the World Eaters are going to be really, really fleshed out. I think things like, and this is just my opinion, but I think things like the Brass Scorpion and some of those models that you can only get from Forge World, I think they're going to come out in a plastic kit for the World Eaters when they launch. Because the World Eaters don't really have much vehicles. They have access to some vehicles, but they have nothing distinctive just for them. And I think that their Terminators are going to be like proper Terminators for them. What I mean by that is the Death Guard have the Blight Lord Terminators, which have their own weapon, loadouts, and it's quite unique to them. The Thousand Sons have their Scarab Occult Terminators, so I think the World Eaters will have their own Terminators, and I think they're going to be absolutely savage. I think when the World Eaters hit, they're going to be great. I mean, the last game that we had, I'm still thinking about taking the World Eaters to a tournament, which would be nice. But we're having a game tomorrow. I'm going over to Mark, so it could be there could be filming. There may not. I don't know. I'll ask him when I get there. The reason I don't want to film Mark's is because I don't want to catch something in the background, like the picture of the kids or something with his name and address on it. Something that and it's easily done because I've done it before myself here. But I might take Death Guard to a tournament, depending on how they do, because I do really like the models. I do like their rules set and the way they work at the moment. I don't know. The last question I have is about the box sets for Chaos. Am I going to be getting one? I want it. And there's two sets there. Neither one of them really jump out at me and say, take me. But for me, the one with the Demon Prince in it, I think that's the Veterans of the Long War, I think it is. See that one? No, that's the one with the... No, sorry, the Demon Prince one is the other one with all the fast moving stuff. That does stand out to me just because of the Demon Prince. There's 10 Raptor / Talons that you can have, Walk Talons. So that's a nice choice as well. But it's just the price for me that just I have to go hard on there. But it is worth it because the what you're getting versus the cost of buying them separately is, crazy. But they all go for pre-order this Saturday, 11th. Yeah, this Saturday. And my understanding is the Codex is going up pre-order as well then, as well as the dice and the date cards and all blah blah blah. I might try and get the Codex and the date cards. Maybe try and get one of the heroes on pre-order. I'm not sure yet. But for me, it's 170 euros, which I think Air Hobbies would have it for 158, 160, something like that. And you do get a lot. But I don't really want to buy another box set and adding it to this. I've still got the Centaurum Guard Sisters from not Christmas Has Gone, Christmas Before, and all of those open out and look at this route. So I haven't even built nothing from there yet. I don't want to get into that situation again because my pile of shame, as you can see, is starting to shrink down nicely. There's still all of this stuff down here. A good few bits of that are off camera. But yeah, I want it, but there's still money factor for me. Is a lot of money. But there's a lot of models in there as well. And the Codex. Like I said, let's say Air Hobby says it's 160. Your Codex is 40 quid. It was 42.50, I think it is, or 45 quid. Air Hobbies will sell it for, like, say, 40 quid. So you're already on 120 because you take the cost of the Codex out of it. So it is worth it, but I don't know. I'll have to see when it comes to later on because I need to get the Death Guard index cards as well, which I'll be getting from Broadsword Wargaming. because their hobby still doesn't run stock for the last 3 weeks. And there's a few other bits that they have that I want as well. So I don't know. It's a tough one. Very, very tough one. So what I'm going to do now, there's only questions I have this week. I said me and Mark are having a game tomorrow. Might be filmed, may not. I don't know. See what's happening when I get there. But I'll be throwing Death Guard on the table. Hopefully, it should be cool to film. I don't see there being a problem to film, but it should, you know, and hopefully they do well. But Blackbird just flew down by the door there, just making sure it doesn't fly in. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring down and show you the vote. Now, what is the vote and how does it work? I'll show you a host of models, and you guys comment below and vote on what you want me to paint for next Monday's painting video. Don't say I vote for everything, so it won't count, but you can say I vote for any of the Necrons or any of the Tyranids or any of this, that will count. If you're not sure how to spell something or what it's called, just give me a brief description. Don't say to me third one up on the left hand side, because when I'm looking at the computer and looking at the, you know, tallying the votes up to use one, I can't come out here and check what you're, you know, it's too much to come out, check, go back and carry on tallying up. The votes will close at 12 midday on Friday, just so I can start getting things, if it needs to be prepped up, I can get prepped up. Most of everything is prepped. We've got a nice little conveyor belt going on here, and there's a shocking amount of stuff that I'm actually building. Yesterday I gravelled, I based 20 Corn Berserkers, the Retributor Squad, and a few other bits and pieces. And today I built 30 poxwalkers off camera. I didn't need to show you them on camera because they're literally just head and body. And I've lost the Death Guard combat patrol instructions as well, which is bunkers. So I had to look at them online and go, okay, these pieces go with this one, and just, but they're done now anyway. So yeah, I'll show you the models, and you guys vote what you want to paint. Now there is no Death Guard in it this week, unfortunately, because Death Guard won last week. So this Monday's painting video was the Plague Surgeon. If you haven't seen that video, guys, go and check it out. Because I wanted to get the light drones in there because I love those models. Anyway, bring down show you models. Right, so we start with the Barbagonts from 10th edition Leviathan box. We have Von Ryan's Leapers from the Leviathan box. We have Sabretooth from Marvel Crisis Protocol. We have a unit of Dire Avengers. We have the Captain with the heavy bolt rifle, and I think is he Gravis armor? I'm not sure, but it's heavy bolt rifle anyway. We have the Genocida Magnus. We have the Dracarian Venom, Eldari Guardians, the Genocidas. We have the Inner Circle Companions for the Dark Angel Army. We have the Retributor Squad for the Sisters. We have the Eldari Farsia. We have the Palatine for the Sisters. We have the Annihilation Barge for the Necrons. We have the Fantasy Lord on the Steed of Slanesh. We have Neophyte Hybrids for the Genocida Cults. We have an old Death Jester. We have Lictors. We have the Scorpion Destroyer Lord. And we have the Nero Tyrant. There is also 2 other votes you can have. One of them is the wild card, and you'll find out what that is if that wins. And the other one is Creator's Choice. Now what that is, if that wins, then I pick a model from here and paint it, okay? And that's very, very hard because I want to paint everything. So I'm glad that you guys vote on what we paint. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications so I don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube, shares this video with more and more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. Any questions for me, guys, chuck them below and I'll answer them as normal. If you don't want to chuck it below because you think, oh, you know, people take the piss out of me or whatever else, that doesn't happen here, guys. There is no silly questions because everyone is either new to the hobby or they're new to certain things like airbrushing or dry brushing, or what glues to use, what, you know, there's no silly question. You can go on to Unique Wargaming Terrain Facebook page. There is a messenger button there. You can click on that and message me directly via messenger. Chuck your votes below as always, guys. So until next week, there's all the questions I had this week. So until next week, thanks for watching. Don't forget to vote. Hit the buttons for me. Take it easy.